Pop. Hey, that's a nice 72 damage.
What's up, noobs? I'm Greener, this is Greener Gaming. Log in and let's go!
Okay, so today we're going to be playing some OTK Quest Demon Hunter. Look, I know, this deck is stupid. We all hate it. I even titled the deck list, I hate this. Because, hey, guess what? I hate this. But it's a very effective deck because you can do crazy amounts of damage in one turn. That's what OTK means. Hey, good job. But before we get into the deck list, I just want to say, hey, if you like my videos, you like what I do here, hit that subscribe button, click a like, leave a comment for a guy. I would really appreciate it. Okay, back to the list. So I wanted to try out all the questline decks, and this happens to be one of them. And the questline Final Showdown sort of makes OTK Demon Hunter better because you don't need Skull of Gul'dan anymore. Because all the discounts you get from your questline more than make up for the discount that you used to get with your Skull of Gul'dan. I will say this deck is not the easiest to pilot. There's like a delicate balance of how to set up your turns to be able to draw enough cards so you get the discounts, and then sort of mitigating the enemy's board, when to heal, when not to heal. You don't want to use too many of your resources because then you won't have your OTK, and you have to manage your hand size because several times I've gotten to the last part of this quest line and my hand was full, and guess what happens? Hey, you don't get your reward. The dude at the end of it, he just poofs into thin air because you didn't manage your hand size very well. You don't overly need the final reward from this quest line to make this deck work, because the discounts you get from the first two parts of the quest should be enough, but in longer matchups, you're gonna need it. There's nothing worse, man, than drawing an Il'gynoth naturally, and then it's stuck at 4 mana, and then you're against like an aggro deck or something, and you have all your OTK in hand, but it's just too expensive to play. An example of what you can do, you want to equip Tusk Piercer on 2 maybe, smack in with it once, so then on 3, you draw naturally, then you draw from your Tusk Piercer, and then maybe you go Acrobatics, so then you get your 4 draws, or, Spectral Sight, whatever. You have a couple of tradable cards in here, Persistent Peddler and Viper. They're good to have in your hand as well, so you can just cycle them back in and draw more cards. The second part of this quest, when you have to draw 5, is a little trickier because, that's really when you want to use Acrobatics, but you might run into a situation where you don't have enough hand space. And if you burn off Il'gynoth, it's just game over. So once you have your quest line, then we all know what you do, right? Hit a couple of philosophies on your Moargs, and then you slap down Il'gynoth with a bunch of Moargs. We got Talented Arcanist if you need it. We got Ethereal Aug Merchant if you need it. And then you just Fellscream Blast. And the most damage I've done so far with this deck is 96 damage in one turn. Bit overkill, but let's do it anyway. Okay, I'm going to keep Acrobatics and Illidari. We bounce the Aug Merchant. Drawing this right away is really terrible. And drawing the Moarg, not getting a discount. Oh my god, this is not good, man. I think we're just gonna slap them and chill.
One shot, one kill.
Come, pray with me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to see what's in here because I need something to do. I could just take Glide, send all this back. Yeah, I think we're gonna coin out Glide. Not the best play, but you gotta do what you gotta do,
Reverberations in the void.
I think we go... I want to use Spectral Sight, but if I don't get any card draw to follow it up, then I'm sort of boned. I think I'm gonna risk it, though.
I see.
Well, that's terrible. Please give me something.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh my god, that's so lucky. If you guys play this deck, maybe don't take risks like that. Then we're just gonna slap with this. Because this is so aggro, I might have to bust a Moarg, which kind of sucks. Okay, I'm gonna slap at this first. Let's send this back.
Pleasure doing business.
So we have Il'gynoth. I'm not gonna survive if I don't heal. I really don't want to bust a Moarg, a 1-mana Moarg, without having used Philosophy. I'm gonna have to though. Equip the weapon. I was debating whether or not to use Immolation Aura, but I might need it if he reloads the board.
Come, pray with me. Learn obedience, peon!
Oh man, I don't draw yet. I think I just clear this board. I'm gonna have to use this though, which is, no, it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna have the spell damage. Oh boy. Okay, maybe we do draw then. And then we can use Immolation Aura. And heal. I might just use this to draw more cards, even though it's a waste. And then we slap this. Okay, I might be able to pull this game back. I still have another Philosophy and 2 Fellscream Blasts, so...
Here for the tour?
Reverberations in the void.
Well, I think we have to play this.
My revenge, it all ends here.
And I guess then we have to play this. And let's play this.
I see.
Let's see what's in the box. Philosophy. Perfect. Okay, so I just have to survive this turn.
Learn obedience, peon.
Muzzle their magic!
Please help me find Orgrimmar.
Oh man. So we just have it here, right? We go Il'gynoth. We go Moarg. We go Moarg. We go Double Og Merchant. I'm gonna slap him with that just to be a dick. And then kabloom! Just a casual 36 damage. No big deal. Alright, we definitely keep all this. Like the card draw. Alrighty, quest on 1. Let's go. Alright, I think we hold off just for now. So then we can do this next turn. Guarantee the 4 cards. Well, that is really unfortunate, huh? Okay. But we still go Spectral Sight. And double jump. Just a casual 7-8 on turn 2. Okay. Think we see what's in the box first. Take the Spectral Sight.
I see.
Then the other Spectral Sight.
I see.
I mean, I'm just gonna have to take the damage, right? Yeah, it sucks, but that's how she goes.
I have things
things you never knew you wanted.
There is little time.
Okay, so I have 2 Fell Scream Blasts. So I think we go with the Moarg. The question is, do I use a Fell Scream Blast or do I just use some I-beams, you know? Okay, let's start off with Fell Scream. And then just an I-beam. And I think I just slapped that.
I grow impatient. I grow short.
Hopefully now I can actually draw cards so I can complete this quest, not have to deal with a giant board.
Could you repeat that? I'll write that down.
Okay, so we go with acrobatics here. Go Tusk Piercer and double jump. And I ruined my quest reward, so that's cool. But I don't overly need it. I can just, let's trade this in. And then we go Immolation Aura.
I grow impatient. Time grows short.
Yeah, I messed that up. Oh boy. I think I'm just gonna have to burn Immolation Aura here. Just to make space. So we slap with the weapon. I'm gonna equip the other weapon just to make room. Let's trade that back in.
Pleasure doing business.
It's not what I want. I need Moarg. There it is. And then we can Philosophy. So yeah, we should be good now, right?
The elements unbound flow through me.
Okay, now do I have enough mana to do this is the question. Let's go with Il'gynoth. Let's go Moarg. Let's go Moarg. Yeah.
You're paying for my discretion.
Let's use I-beam to be safe. And then Fell Scream. So that was messy, but hey, we got there. Alright? That's all that matters. Okay, I'm gonna keep double jump. We're gonna toss Philosophy. Okay, quest on 1. I think I'm gonna go with Sigil here. Then we're gonna slap.
Job's done.
Okay, let's go with trading this in.
Doing business.
Then we go double jump. I do like this. Alright. 0 mana Moargs. That's the way to go. I think we chill here because I'm not going to have enough mana to draw the full 5. So I'm just going to hang back for now. Okay, so let's go acrobatics. Then we go double jump. And I'm going to have 2 just use the Spectral Sight.
I see.
Alright. Toss out the Tusk Piercer. I'm not going to smack with it though. I am going to use Sigil of Alacrity, because then we can do the other acrobatics. Oh, I forgot about that. Am I going to have too many cards? We'll see. All I really need is Il'gynoth, which is why I use the Sigil, in case I top deck them. Hey, there we go. Now, I think we just have it, right? 6 turn OTK? I just have to make sure. Yeah, I think we have it. Then we toss out 3 of these. We go with this little man.
I bet you can do this.
And Fellscream Blast. Pop! Hey, that's a nice 72 damage on turn 6. And this is why we hate this deck. Okay, so this deck is good. I was having some trouble with all the like super aggro decks. I mean, you have a lot of tools to deal with aggro boards, but sometimes you just don't get them fast enough, and that can be really frustrating. And like I said, this deck is not easy to pilot. There's a lot of room for error. So I mean, if you just want to climb, just play an aggro deck. Like an easy peasy one, because I found this deck moderately difficult to play, and also I'm not good at math, so there were games like when I was playing on in my free time where I was like, yeah, I totally have enough damage, and then they're left with like 2 health, and I'm like, oh, and now I'm dead. So don't do that. If you're a better player than me, you probably have a decent time with this deck. I'm not a huge fan of OTK decks in general. Some are fun. This deck is not really fun, but it's effective. But I do think the Final Showdown questline is kind of cool. I just wish like this questline was viable in like a different kind of Demon Hunter deck, but I don't think it is, because I mean, all it does is draw cards, and if you're not OTKing them, then you can't make it work in anything else. But anyway, you play this deck, you tell me what you think of it. I can't wait to see the comments that are like, we hate this deck because you're a bad person. And I mean, you're not wrong. But anyway, if you liked the video, hit that subscribe. And anyway, GG.